It is I, Charming Chimkin, here for another day, another episode. I have expanded and grown Sugarcane Empire. I still have no emeralds at all. But we can start today by making a quick run to see how many we can get. Hello, Gary. Wake up. I need to trade with you. Only 6. 6 emeralds for all of that. Well, I guess I'll add it to my collection. Alright, so what I want to do here is I want to turn this edge into stone, which I got earlier. I don't know, I think I'm just going to kind of go up and make like little rock formations. Need some stairs, one sec. Like that. Just to show like there is indeed something here, so that people don't go and run off the edge. I think that works. Just like, what does that look like? Yeah. So it's not like the biggest thing in the world, but I think if we carry it around it would look pretty nice. I guess I'll see you when I've done that. Finished. Sort of. Putting the rocks. I finished putting the rocks around my base. Well, entrance over here. And they look really nice from this edge. Helps that people don't just run off and use the bridge like they're supposed to. And I tried to make it at least fit somewhat around this edge, so it still looks nice. And I put a little waterfall over here. That goes to nowhere. Thought it'd be a nice idea that I might want to work on and expound later. Next up is to take the random amount of spruce slabs I have hanging around and fix this bridge right here. I'm not sure what this is, but it most certainly is a bridge, so I'm gonna keep it. I've started adding more details on the outside of my inn because I realized it looked kind of weird, and it's because it was all just flat nothingness. So I added some bushes and some buttons, and I'll eventually put like more buttons up there, probably, along with shutters and things for the windows, so that they don't look so empty. Actually, I'll do that right now. We do something like that. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but I mean, it doesn't look as bad as it did before. I might put the shutters on the inside. I don't know what that would look like. I'd go see if we just run up to one of our rooms. Oh. Disconnected. After that little mishap, I have done just a few things, I would say. Maybe 3 little tiny things, maybe. I built this. I finished the outside of the inn. It looks really nice. I have the bees over there now underneath campfires. I have an dark oak tree that I've finally been growing. And the biggest one, ta-da, I have started to build a storage room. The inside is not finished. I still need to decide on like what I want like the main floor to be. These are lights because I wanted the ceiling to look dark and shadowy, which it doesn't. Still need to work on that. This is more first row of wood, second row of wood, blocks, and this is gonna be another row of blocks. But that's mostly all of the like storage I've gotten figured out so far. I don't like what I've done with these 2 rows. I'm gonna try to fix it and make it better. But there is a way to get up. If you come behind here and up this little elevator, you can hop up these stairs, and I've done this to reduce the light going down, because I didn't want to put a natural floor, because I didn't know what the flooring was going to be, so it's just roots. That will be a real flooring soon. And this is the top, you can see forever. And I made a spyglass so you can see even farther. That's where it ends though. My render distance doesn't go very far. But the other thing I did was actually, this is a good spot to see it. I've started clearing out the trees for my dragon sanctuary area, because I want to build them all as custom trees and do a lot of terraforming and find some way to limit the amount of snow I have that's in there, because I shouldn't have made it in a snow biome, but I did. And like the ground's super bumpy, it needs a lot of terraforming and a lot of work, so I've been slowly working at getting rid of all the trees, which actually is a really big project, I've realized. That's all the things I've done, and we are going to go chop down some trees. Ta-da! There's still some leaves despawning over there, but I've cleared out all of the trees in this entire area. And in order to actually, like, I want to see the terrain so I can start to terraform it and change it so it's how I want, because I don't want all these like random little hills and divots everywhere. But the snow's in the way, and because I want to actually be able to see the ground to change it to how I want it to. And the snow's all in the way, so to fix that problem, I'm gonna do something that's maybe a little crazy, maybe a little unneeded, but I'm going to cover this entire top area with scaffolding to stop the snow while I work on it. I don't have enough scaffolding right now though, or string, or bamboo. Thankfully, I know someone who has a lot of string. I probably wouldn't mind me taking it. So that's about as high as I want it. And we're just going to cover this entire area. To keep the snow falling, because the snow will just go on the scaffolding and stop it. But I'll be able to see everything and clear it out without having any snow in the way. And that is the plan. Also, I've expanded my sugarcane farm just a little bit. So I was kind of just wandering around doing my own thing, and I noticed that there's a llama on top of my building. And somehow a wandering trader spawned on the trapdoor. I don't even know, like, how.